A DIY genius steps up, turning sci-fi into reality with only Styrofoam, crafting a life-sized replica of the Avatar Samson SA-2 Bicopter over a year. This is pure handmade art by a true master with incredible imagination and skill. He first sketched the SA-2 Samson and then prepared a large amount of foam. On the Styrofoam, he sketches the helicopter's side profile, then cuts out the basic structure by the hot wire cutter. From the basic frame assembled, the whole aircraft is also quite large in size. The following can be based on the main body to refine the complex fuselage shape. In the initial stages, Styrofoam and foam glue are used for easier sculpting of complex shapes. Galvanized square tubes are added at stressed edges to reinforce stability. Steel plates are added inside the cockpit frame for extra support. After setting up the cockpit frame, he shapes the corners into smooth curves. How to make a functional cockpit door? First, he sculpts a single-piece frame. Cut and fit the hinges according to the drawn line so that the cab door can open and close freely. Next up is the complex antenna on top of the helicopter. It looks fierce, every detail is crafted with such precision, his skill is truly impressive. Next, he crafts the front-to-rear transition, using foam blocks, creating a flawless curve with expert skill. Next to be made was the helicopter's tail structure, a complex shape that is a great test of craftsmanship. The tail fin uses a wing design instead of traditional rotors, a unique Avatar touch. His attention to detail is top-notch. Reinforcements and wiring are pre-installed on the edges, showing the large control surface for stable turning. The tail fin structure is done. Now, he crafts the main rotor, beginning with Styrofoam for the rotor shroud. The entire build is time-consuming and demands serious crafting skills. Inside, galvanized square tube frames are welded together to secure the rotor installation. To make the blades, he first creates templates for both sides curves. Then, he uses a hot wire cutter to shape standard blades, covering them with fiberglass for added strength. Next, he installs the motor and sets up a symmetrical mounting frame to control the rotation of the upper and lower blades. The central rotor hub is finely crafted, showcasing his amazing skill. On top of the helicopter, he builds a sturdy frame to hold the two rotors, with intricate detail in every step. He wraps the internal directional frame in Styrofoam, giving the structure a sleek finish. After all this work, the basic structure is complete, and it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Next, he moves on to detailing and reinforcing the entire interior. This is the cockpit frame with added detailing, showing the precision of a true craftsman. By now, you might be wondering, with all this effort, can it actually fly? Don't worry, let's move on to the video. To make it strong enough to hold passengers, he welds a steel frame for the base. He then removes the styrofoam from the bottom and installs the steel structure. Based on the bottom frame, he connects side reinforcements, balancing aesthetics and strength. He fills gaps in the bottom frame with wooden slats and styrofoam. This completes a stable and even bottom structure. Given the complex design, it's an impressive feat that deserves a like. Next, he crafts the pilot's seat. Truly a pro-level build. Here's the basic shape of the pilot's seat. For stability and adjustability, he reinforces it with steel pipes. Looks good, right? Next, he installs it in place and prepares square and round tubes to build the landing gear. His skill is top-notch, shaping square and round tubes into perfect curves. Could you do it? Square tubes support styrofoam on each side, sculpted into a flawless curve, setting the stage for painting. Finally, he adds rolling wheels to complete the landing gear structure. The helicopter's design is spot on, doesn't it look just like the one in Avatar? Then uses PVC pipes to create rocket launcher models and missile cases, adding that high-tech feel. Impressive, right? Mounted on either side, it doesn't need to launch, just look intimidating. Next, reinforces the tail boom, welding a frame from square pipes and covering it with styrofoam. The tail fin gets reinforced, and designs an adjustable control rod for precise handling. At this point, the main structure is mostly complete. The proportions and structural setup are flawless. The next step is to disassemble the parts and give the helicopter a vibrant paint job. It's pure sci-fi magic. Set this on the street, and it would be a total showstopper, a flawless handmade masterpiece. If you liked this video, you can check the content from Dudon's channel, where you will find amazing projects.